Take a look at the Blackburn lineup. They made 8 changes for that Carabao Cup first round defeat here last Tuesday against League One Bradford City, but just 3 changes from the first championship match of the season, a 1-0 defeat at West Brom. In comes Sidney Tavares, Todd Cantwell and Augustus Cargbo. Dropping to the substitutes bench are Dion Deneve and Alex Henriksen. And Lewis Travis, as I mentioned, not involved in the squad at all today. We expect 4-2-3-1 for head coach Valérien Ismaël. Birmingham made 6 changes for their Carabao Cup first round win last Wednesday at home to Sheffield United, but head coach Chris Davies reverts to the same starting 11 from the opening championship match last weekend, the 1-1 home draw against Ipswich. The lineup includes summer signings Bright Osei-Samuel, Damari Gray, who's returned to the club after nearly 10 years away, and Japanese international striker Kyogo Furuhashi. German defender Phil Neumann was signed last January from Hanover, but didn't arrive until the summer. And plenty of responsibility on the shoulders of Todd Cantwell, who was only a substitute. In midweek, in fact he started in midweek. Comes back into the team today. And Jay Stansfield's hit the ground running with a couple of goals already. 2-2 for Stansfield. Got 23 goals in all competitions last season, 19 in 36 in the league. Just to qualify Todd Cantwell's position, it is in fact his first appearance of this season. Referee, as you saw there, Oliver Langford, assisted today by James Wilson and Darren Williams. Our 4th official, Ross Joyce. Blackburn Rovers in their famous blue and white halves. And there is Valérien Ismaël, the man who's charged in getting Blackburn to the playoffs this season at least. And Birmingham, who normally wear blue shirts, of course, a change of strip for Chris Davies' side. They are in the all-red. Looks a very good fit, Davies and Birmingham. Appointed in June 2024, he's lost only 3 of 47 games. Players eager to get underway. Last check from referee Langford, and Blackburn to get us started. Early touch for Ryan Alsop in the Birmingham City goal. There's Clara. Driven forward by Alsop. Well met by Osei-Samuel. And rather Alabiosu it was, the right back of Blackburn. Opportunity for a long throw here. Alex Cochrane will provide it. Flat one from Cochrane. Clara couldn't get the sure touch to it. It's back out with Alex Cochrane again. Useful cross. Pretty well defended as well by Blackburn, but it was really inviting for Keshi Anderson. Hands on head time. That could have been a very early goal for Birmingham. Tremendous cross from Cochrane. And the defending good enough from Yuri Ribeiro just to close out Anderson. Six Birmingham bodies in and around the goalkeeper, Balázs Toth. Hungarian not brought into the action. The whistle's already gone, and that's painful for McLaughlin. Certainly winded by that, Sean McLaughlin. Should be okay. The big Irish centre-back, summer signing from Hull City. Blackburn making good inroads here. Ribeiro. McLaughlin. Now Tavares. Forward by Dom Hyam. No chances taken by Clara. Hyam. Bit of space opening up here for Stansfield. Might get his shot away here. Decides to link with Damari Gray instead. A good offer from Say Samuel. Cochrane hit it well, Toth down to save, and happy to see Ribeiro first to the rebound. That was on target. Balázs Toth, the Hungarian goalkeeper for Blackburn, having to deal with the Alex Cochrane effort here. One he'd expect to save, and Ribeiro covered well. Say Samuel. Birmingham throw. On the away side have started well here. They show absolutely no fear of any opposition. And a team that are used to winning. And it's a message of bring it on to anybody they face. And now you can see that they haven't travelled to Ewood Park very well down the years. Today may be a different story. Challenge from Cochrane. This is Tronstadt finding Olabiosu. Tavares for McLaughlin. Ribeiro. Say Samuel. Not the best of passes. And Blackburn were quick onto that. Here's Cantwell. Hyam. Tavares. Tronstadt. To McLaughlin. Tronstadt again. Alabiosu made a decent run there. Just a little late in the challenge there, Yuki Ohashi. 10 goals in all competitions for the Japanese international last season for Blackburn. Clara just a little fortunate there to evade Ohashi. Cochrane. Clara had to sweep this wide towards Jose Samuel. Here's Neumann. Just caught one there, Neumann, but the referee, Oliver Langford, has not given the free kick. Didn't look like one on first viewing. Dominic Hyam. Good ball down the channel. Clara is tripped. Was he caught? Referee says no. Play goes on. And there was a free pass into the middle for Cantwell. Well, Birmingham were expecting a free kick. Clara seemed to just trip into the opponent there. And Cargbo's shot, Cantwell calling for the pass, he was free in the middle. It's Olabiasu actually who's made the run into the penalty area, really didn't get his head up at all to see what was on. Good work from Neumann. And Tavares fouling Gray. Cochrane. Followed by Pak Sung-ho, the South Korean. Looking to feed the run of Keshi Anderson. Blackburn Rovers' 8th consecutive season in the Championship. Last in the Premier League in 2012. Last time Birmingham were in the Championship, it was a really chaotic season back in 2023-24. And in that relegation campaign, they had 6 different managers, permanent or caretaker. But they look to have found a gem in Chris Davis. Hyam. Here's Cantwell. Tronstadt. McLaughlin. Ribeiro. Shane Ishmael just in the ear there of the fourth official, Ross Joyce. Ryan Alibiosu will take the Blackburn throw. Here's Damari Gray. Able to feed Say Samuel. Counter-attack on here for Blackburn. Damari Gray trying to get back. Attack stays alive here for the home side. Tavares finding the pass. Was there a push? No great appeal from Blackburn for the penalty. Neumann doing enough here. Tavares looking for Ryan Hedges, who hit the turf, but not enough in that for the referee to give a penalty. There's barely any contact really at all on Hedges, who to his credit didn't appeal for the penalty. Saw that stat earlier about how poorly Birmingham have travelled to Ewood Park in the past. They've conceded 15 goals, Birmingham, in the last 4 visits to Ewood Park. Neumann. Pak Sung-ho. Cochrane to Clara. Neumann is free. Say Samuel. It's a needless challenge. The referee will want a word with Tronstad. Won't be a booking, I don't think, but clattered into Say Samuel. Cochrane to Clara. And that's another late challenge, which the referee is penalised immediately. Time your challenges better. There's the message from referee Oliver Langford to Augustus Cargbo. Neumann, Clara, 2 centre-backs are forward for this set piece. Seen already the quality of Alex Cochrane's deliveries. Not one of his better ones. Second season at Birmingham for Cochrane. Rivero wins the throw. He'll be happy, I think, with the start. Chris Davis. Plenty of zest about their attacking play without drawing a serious save out of Toth, although Cochrane did test the Blackburn goalkeeper earlier. Here's Cochrane again. Pak Sung-ho. Now Iwata. There are 3 Japanese players out on the pitch today. 2 of them in the red of Birmingham. Hashi, striker for Blackburn. There's Alabielsa to wait in the middle for a cross here. Campbell doesn't provide it. And from a challenging position, with a cross into the penalty area, Blackburn rather went tamely back to their goalkeeper. Here's Neumann. Gray. Enjoying their opening championship match at home to relegated Ipswich Town. Birmingham restricted Ipswich to just 1 attempt on target, and that was their 95th minute equaliser. Birmingham very nearly got off to a flyer with all 3 points. Played really well, as they did in midweek. Excellent against Sheffield United. Fully deserved their Carabao Cup first round win. Blackburn exiting that competition here, losing to League One Bradford City. Here's Stansfield. Sweeps the pass out here to Bright Osei Samuel. Toth can see that comfortably on the top of the netting. I think he got caught in 2 minds there. Osei Samuel as to whether to shoot or cross. Neither really in the end. But Birmingham have had the better of it. Not seen much of Furuhashi. I think we'll hear plenty about the diminutive Japanese international striker wearing number 9 in the red for Birmingham this season. He had a brilliant spell north of the border with Celtic before a less than happy 6 months in France at Rennes. He averaged around a goal every 2 games in his time with Celtic. Furuhashi, blistering pace. Birmingham so far yet to get him into the game. Clara, Cochrane. Not the best of balls forward from Alex Cochrane. Offering nothing there for Stansfield. Alabielsa, summer signing for Blackburn, moved from the Belgian club Kortrijk after originally coming through the youth ranks at Arsenal. Stansfield did well to evade the challenge. Iwata. Anderson. Well, he wants to throw Keshi Anderson, but he's going to be left disappointed. Neumann. Damari Gray. The challenge from Ribeiro. And then by Hedges. Ohashi. Back to Ryan Hedges. Good press by Ohashi. Able to find a pass in the end. Yuki Ohashi. Here's Cochrane, who has seen plenty of the ball in the opening 23 minutes. Pak Sung-ho. Needs an out ball here. It's good Blackburn pressure. Clara. Iwata. Gray. Anderson. Three in red, wait for the cross from Keshi Anderson. Here it comes. Defended well by Ribeiro. He's not the tallest, but he's dealt with a couple of crosses that they have come in from that Birmingham City left. Cochrane. Here's Anderson. Iwata. Room here for Neumann. Jose Samuel. Iwata. Looking for Furuhashi. I mention his name on the ball. But just running out of room in the end. Kyogo Furuhashi. Ohashi. Ohashi doing well there against Stansfield. It was always going to end in a Blackburn free kick. by Clara. Nice take from Keshi Anderson. Here's Cochrane. Iwata. Clara. Good ball carry from the Birmingham captain. Here's Osei Samuel. Damari Gray. Solid defending from Ryan Hedges, but it is a Birmingham corner. And now carrying a greater attacking threat. There is no doubt. Only drawn the one save out of Balash Toth in the Blackburn goal so far. As the giant centre-backs make their way in there again, Clara and Neumann. Cochrane with the corner. Not yet, referee's not happy. Having words with Ribeiro and Furuhashi. Referee with a keen eye on what's going on in there. Eventually it will be Cochrane to deliver. Deliberate run around the back, and no Blackburn player had read that. Doesn't come to anything for Birmingham, but something they were trying off the training ground there. Osei Samuel is going to pick up a yellow card for not releasing the ball. So the Birmingham right back is booked. And Blackburn were looking to take a quick throw here. Osei Samuel is having none of it. And got on the wrong side of referee Oliver Langford. Here's Ohashi. Confirming that bright Osei Samuel yellow card. Cantwell. Hyam. Harassed by Stansfield. Half an hour gone, and the bright sunshine in Lancashire at Ewood Park. Cantwell. Looks to be too long, the pass from Todd Cantwell. The idea was right. Good offer from Cardbo. Clara. Plenty of time and space here for Alex Cochrane. Looks for Furuhashi. Now Tavares. Ohashi. Up against his fellow Japanese there, Iwata. Good work from Ribeiro. Needs an out ball here, though, and he'll settle for the throw in the end. Hedges. Useful cross, too high for Cardbo. Bouncing ball might be a problem. Graham gets enough on the header back to goalkeeper Toth. Offside. Blackburn. Tony Mowbray, former Blackburn Rovers manager, has had his illness issues in recent times. Good to see him back here at Ewood Park. Former chairman of the Professional Footballers Association alongside him. Gordon Davis. Neumann. Gray. Say Samuel squeeze for space. Birmingham throw. Counter. Blackburn trying to extricate themselves from a tight position. And eventually they've won themselves a free kick. All a bit untidy the last minute or so. Clara. It's out of play, it's a Birmingham throw. Ten minutes shy of half-time. Say Samuel will take the throw. He's just come back from a 4.5-year spell in Turkey. His last club, Fenerbahce. This is Clara. He's not afraid to bring the ball forward, but his pass is intercepted. This is Cantwell. Can he go it alone here? He might have to. He just ran out of room in the end, the Blackburn captain. Didn't really have a pass on to his right for Cardbo. A relief for Clara, whose pass was intercepted. Neumann. Clara. Good control again by Keshi Anderson. Here's Cochrane. Iwata. Neumann joining up. Gray. Clara. Neumann. Comfortable header away for Hyam. Ribeiro. Referee's given a free kick here against Ohashi. Blackburn fans didn't like Oliver Langford's decision there. As Neumann and Clara make their way forward for this free kick. Game of few goalmouth thrills and spills up to now as we approach the 40th minute. Taken short here to Cochrane. Here's Pak Sung-ho looking for Clara. And whistle is against Birmingham. No question, if the service is right, when those two centre-backs are forward in the positions they were here, that they carry a great threat, Neumann and Clara. It's a silly challenge from Ribeiro. Damari Gray facing his own goal there, the fullback. Birmingham fans in that stand away to our left as we view the game. Absolutely full. They're going to travel in huge numbers in the Championship this season. They always travel well, the Birmingham supporters. Here's Damari Gray. Cantor. That's a foul by Neumann. Just over-eager there, the German. Generally, Birmingham's got a control on this first half without creating too much of a goal threat. Looking more composed, controlled of the two sides. Cochrane. Given away by Keshi Anderson. Say Samuel. Iwata for Neumann, now Clara. Cochrane. Neumann. Tronstad, decent pass to find Cantwell. Just feel Blackburn need to get their captain today, Todd Cantwell, into the game more. He is a player can wrestle a little bit of extra control on the match for the home side. Here's Ohashi, good hold-up play from him. Support run from Ribeiro. Tavares for Cantwell. Carbo. Looks for Ohashi, who's never going to get the better of Neumann in the air. What a brilliant shot. Wouldn't have counted. The whistle had already gone, but my goodness, Ribeiro caught hold of that. Smacked off the crossbar. But the whistle had gone just a split second before he put his laces through that one. Offside against Ohashi there. Ishmael, opportunity to impart some words of wisdom, he hopes, to his players. They haven't really found a balance in their performance in this first half. They've only been a team of individuals up to now. As I touched on earlier in commentary, Chris Davis's Birmingham have shown more control, have had the extra cohesion on view without creating much. With the amount of possession they've had, they've drawn just one save out of Balash Toth. Effort from Alex Cochrane, which the goalkeeper saved with a degree of comfort.
2 minutes at a time. 2 minutes.
So we're into a minimum of 2 additional minutes at the end of the first half. Ryan Hedges was the man receiving treatment. He's okay. Here's Pak Sung-ho. Oh, great pass to Keshi Anderson. He's trying to cut it back there for Damari Gray. Well, he could have got a shot away, but he was trying to pick out his teammate Gray. But it's a superb pass from Pak Sung-ho for Keshi Anderson there. And deep into the 2 additional minutes of stoppage time. It's a Birmingham corner. Gray to take. Firmly away by Alabiosu. Closing moments of the half. Little push on Ohashi. Don't think there'll be time for Blackburn to get the ball deep into Birmingham territory here. Oliver Langford's half-time whistle is imminent. We've had the 2 additional minutes of stoppage time. It looks very much like we're going to have a blank score sheet at the break. Forward by Cochrane. And there is the half-time whistle. Plenty of perspiration, not a great deal of inspiration in the first half. Blackburn have failed to provide anything to trouble Ryan Alsop in the Birmingham goal. Balázs Toth making that save from Alex Cochrane. There's been a lot of endeavour out there. It's been scrappy at times. Birmingham have been the better of the 2 teams. And we await what the second half has in store here. In the Championship at Ewood Park at half-time, it is Blackburn Rovers 0, Birmingham City 0. So Ewood Park is just about ready for the second half of this Championship fixture, where Blackburn Rovers and Birmingham City between them managed just 1 attempt on target in that first half. It fell for the away side. Alex Cochrane's shot comfortably repelled by Balázs Toth in the Blackburn goal. Change for Birmingham in the second half. Ethan Laird is coming on to replace Alex Cochrane. You can only presume that Cochrane picked up a knock in that first half. Laird is normally a right back, so we'll just wait to see if he's going to drop in at left back or his normal right back berth. Or maybe Alabiosu might cross over to the left hand side. It looks as though Laird is going in at left back. From Manchester United academy product, played a couple of European games for Manchester United in the senior side in his time at Old Trafford. Laird in his 3rd season now at Birmingham, places Cochrane in that left back position. Birmingham wanting a free kick there. Referee Langford turned his back on the claims. Now it will be a free kick to Blackburn. Just a delay while Birmingham deal with the situation regarding Damari Gray. He's back on his feet and walking okay. Sean McLaughlin will take the Blackburn free kick. Foul by Alabiosu. Nothing much gets past Clara when the ball's in the air. Opposing Austrian defender, the captain of Birmingham City. Chris Davis, a picture of concentration. Some good options off the substitutes bench. Hyam. Alabiosu. Tavares, space on that far side here for Hedges. Ribeiro's on the overlap. Hedges looks for the early cross, drops here for Cargbo, and Laird does well. Just for a moment looked like Augustus Cargbo was going to get a shot away there. And substitute at half-time, Laird made sure he didn't in the end. It just looked as if Laird was going to get turned here. He was, but he managed to niggle back and concede the corner. McLaughlin and Hyam forward here for Blackburn. Cantwell delivers the corner. Fed back in by Ribeiro. Not the header Furuhashi wanted. Almost led to a chance in Cantwell! Superb strike! The Blackburn Rovers captain delivers at Ewood Park. And after a largely forgettable Blackburn Rovers first half, they've got off to a flyer in the second through their captain, Todd Cantwell. Well, just look out for the header here from Furuhashi, who doesn't get enough on it in his attempt to clear the box. Just there, heads it back into the danger area as far as his teammates were concerned. And then the clearing header from Clara, again, not carrying anything like the strength to get the ball away for Birmingham. And they pay the price for that through that wonderfully controlled volley from Todd Cantwell. High technique there, cuts across it. Goalkeeper unsighted, Ryan Alsop, never saving it. Blackburn 1, Birmingham 0. And that has lifted the mood significantly at Ewood Park. Blackburn score with their first attempt of the day on target. First attempt of any kind. And let's see what Birmingham have got by way of reply. It's going to be a Damari Gray free kick. Already forward, Neumann and Clara. Six red shirts inside the penalty area, just hovering outside there. Number 8, Pak Sung-ho, for anything that might come his way. In by Gray. It's poor, shallow free kick that from Damari Gray. Big centre-backs won't be happy about that one. It's a good challenge from Pak Sung-ho. Tomoki Iwata, not the best of passes for Gray. Laird. Given away somewhat cheaply by Pak Sung-ho. Blackburn looking to press home the advantage given to them by Todd Cantwell's sweet volley. McLaughlin. Hedges trying to link with Ribeiro. Furuhashi desperate to get himself involved in the game. Proven goal scorer north of the border in those goal-laden years at Celtic. Furuhashi, but he's barely had a kick today. No fault of his own. Birmingham need to service him rather more than they have done thus far. We've not seen a great deal of Stansfield either, with 2 goals in 2 appearances already this season. Jay Stansfield. Testing the footwork of the Birmingham goalkeeper Alsop. They play their way out well enough in the end, the away side. It's going to beat the willing run of Stansfield. Rather used to being more involved in matches, Jay Stansfield's frustration for him and Furuhashi, as I said. There's a long way to go. Blackburn won't worry how they win today if they do win. Any which way or how, just to arrest back-to-back defeats against West Bromwich Albion in the opening championship match of the season, and then here in midweek losing to League One Bradford City in the first round of the Carabao Cup. Nice touch from Keshi Anderson. Olibiosu did well to get back goal side there. It's good defending from the right back. Cantwell. It's given away to Stansfield. Still Jay Stansfield. Needs an out ball now. Surrounded by Blackburn shirts, and he's won a corner. No lost causes there for Stansfield. Birmingham fans behind that goal, energised. Huge following, made their way up from the Midlands to Lancashire for this one. Referee Oliver Langford points to Blackburn's goal kick. think they're in for an eventful season, the Birmingham fans, whatever transpires. Good style of football under Chris Davies. Almost unbeatable in the last season, winning it by 19 points from second place Wrexham. They only lost 3 of their 46 league games last season. Birmingham City, none of them at home. Here's Gray. Good work from Hedges, wins his side the throw. Laird. Good run this from Ethan Laird, trying to get into a shooting position. Goes sprawling and the referee right up with play, says play on. Here's Cargbo. Oh, it's not the pass that Blackburn needed there from Augustus Cargbo. Oh, they lost the compass. Clara. Laird. Stansfield. Birmingham throw. Just trying to up the tempo. Birmingham here, this is Keshi Anderson. Oh, he's overcooked that by some distance. Furious with himself. He found a good position there, Anderson. No great showing of outward emotion of any kind on the face of Chris Davies there, hands in pockets, knowing that his side have got plenty of time to come back into this game. Stansfield. Pak Sung-ho. Iwata. I'm not sure it was going in, but not a bad effort from Tomoki Iwata. Routine save in the end for Balash Toth. Hyam. Neatly done. So he got the better there of Stansfield. This is Alabiosu. Laird finding Anderson. Now can he do better with this position, Keshi Anderson? Punch clear. Just wondered whether Toth might have got both hands under that and caught the ball, but opted for the punch instead. And Blackburn on a good counter here. Big possibilities of the ball in his right. This is Cargbo! And it bobbles wide of the far post, far the head of Augustus Cargbo. But they were stretched there, Birmingham. Got the cross he wanted here, Cargbo. Not sure whether he was just trying to pick out a teammate in the middle or go for goal. In the end, it produced neither, to the relief of Birmingham. Great. It's caught there by Hedges. Tommy Doyle is going to be on shortly for Birmingham. This is Pak Sung-ho. Jay Stansfield does well against Alabiosu. Looked to have a hold there is Stansfield, who's remonstrating with referee Oliver Langford. Birmingham fans behind that Blackburn goal not happy there. Don't know whether Oliver Langford had the best view of that, but he was certainly holding Stansfield there, Alabiosu. It's been a little bit fractious down there. Well, I think he had a case, Stansfield. He was being held. They've got a corner anyway, Birmingham. He's pointing out to Oliver Langford his case. Now is this Birmingham's moment? Iwata. Good looking cross, brilliantly defended by Hyam. Back in by Keshi Anderson, nearly dropped for Laird. McLaughlin should complete a clearance here and does. Tak Sung-ho. Anderson can get his crossing now. It's more a pass here for Damari Gray. And that's not bending in the right place for Damari Gray. And just for a moment it switched flanks with Keshi Anderson. Cuts across the ball, but it's always going wide of the target. As we prepare shortly to step into the final quarter of the match here at Ewood Park. Blackburn maintaining their clean sheet. They conceded twice in the opening 4 minutes of that Carabao Cup first round defeat here in midweek against League One Bradford City. Scored through their captain Todd Cantwell with that only effort on target. Here's Anderson, who's switched back to the left again. Laird. Tak Sung-ho. Little layoff from Gray, trying to find Iwata. It's a foul by Cantwell on Osei Samuel. Opportunity to get the big men forward again. Birmingham from the back.
Substitution for Blackburn Rovers, replacing number 19, Ryan Hedges.
Ryan Hedges is going to be replaced here.
Number 12,
And Lewis Miller comes on. Pretty much a like for like in terms of where they play. Signed this month, Lewis Miller from Scottish club Hibernian, Australian international. It's Damari Gray with the free kick. There's a lot of tumbling going on there, and it's going to be a Blackburn free kick. A little over 20 minutes to go of normal time. Valerian Ishmael's Blackburn, one to the good. That sweetly struck second half, early second half volley from captain today, Todd Cantwell. Blackburn's club captain Lewis Travis not in the squad at all today, amid a wrangle over his proposed departure. Blackburn have refused to comment officially on the strong rumours of Lewis Travis joining up with the former Blackburn Rovers head coach John Eustace at Derby County. We'll see what the coming days bring, but clearly Blackburn won't want to have an unhappy player in Travis, so we expect the player to move before the window shuts on September the 1st. Iwata. Laird. Pak Sung-ho. Rare touch for Kyogo Furuhashi. Painful one for Cardbo. Just over-aggressive there in the challenge, Neumann. They're huffing and puffing here, Birmingham, but they're not creating too much at all to trouble Balash Toth in the Blackburn Rovers goal. Laird swarmed upon by Cantwell. Miller. It's nicely worked by Blackburn. And the shot on the turn from Ohashi, back in by Miller. And just running out of room there, Yuki Ohashi. Biosu, a spot of cramp. Not unusual to see players suffering with cramp in the early weeks of the season. It takes 8 to 10 matches to fully get up to match speed, fitness. Even though all the players have worked hard in pre-season, it takes a while for everything to settle down. Pak Sung-ho. Laird. Iwata. That's a loose one. Still seeing enough of the ball, Chris Davies' side, but they need more. Saw Tommy Doyle in movement on the Birmingham bench a few minutes ago, but no sign of him yet for Birmingham. Don't think it'll be long before Chris Davies gets him out there. It's a brave challenge by Laird. Here's Keshi Anderson. Just a bit isolated here, could do with a teammate. Still going it alone here, Anderson. Pak Sung-ho finding Stansfield. Did he get his shot away now? He did. It was well blocked by McLaughlin. Kagbo has done really well there. Free kick against Iwata, yellow card for Tomoki Iwata. Excellent work from Kagbo there. Biosu in need of the attention. Just feeling the effects on the Biosu of that aerial tussle with Ethan Laird. Chris Davies deep into his conversation there with the Birmingham players and how they're going to unlock this stoical defensive performance from Blackburn Rovers, so far at least. Beautiful hit, wasn't it, from Cantwell? Wouldn't hit them any truer than that. is lengthy treatment, isn't it, for Alabiosu? Just looked like he was struggling with cramp. It might just be a little bit more than that. Scott Wharton, who's a centre-back, is stripped and ready to come on. He's the elder brother of Crystal Palace in England midfielder Adam. He's making great strides with Palace. And it will be Wharton for Alabiosu shortly. Here's the challenge again. And it's the forearm stroke shoulder of Laird that made plenty of contact there with Alabiosu. He was struggling with that cramp issue of just moments before that collision with Laird, but it's clearly shaken him up, and we hope he's okay. Every care and attention for Ryan Alabiosu here. Tommy Doyle is going to come on now for Birmingham, as is Lyndon Dykes. So midfield creator and a striker coming on for the away side. Wharton waits for his entrance for Blackburn. So the changes, it's Bright Osei Samuel who's making way for Lyndon Dykes. That's a defender for a striker, and Keshi Anderson makes way for Tommy Doyle. Doyle joining Dykes for the Birmingham challenge for the remaining 9 minutes, plus a fair amount of stoppage time, I would think now. Tommy Doyle, over 50 Premier League appearances. All but one of those with Wolves. He had one Premier League appearance for Manchester City, came through the ranks there. Over 40 England youth caps. And Doyle joining Birmingham on loan from Wolves this season. And sympathetic applause for Ryan Alabiosu as he is stretchered off. And as I said, we hope for good news on his recovery. Scott Wharton comes on. Pretty much go three centre-backs now, I would think. Wharton will join Hyam and McLaughlin, I think, as three central defenders, maybe. We'll see in a moment. That would be the likely change in formation, I would think. At the moment, though, Wharton is making his way forward for the free kick. And almost. That was a nicely worked set piece. The delivery was excellent. Just look at the room Miller had here. It was Tronstad who put the ball back in, but neither player were trapped at all by players in red. Something of an escape that for Birmingham. Over the top via Wharton. Pak Sung-ho. Laird. Good looking cross. And once again, Blackburn defend the situation well. anything Blackburn can do now to disrupt the play. As Willemsen prepares to come on for Birmingham, their latest change. Icelandic international midfielder. And with about 6 minutes plus a healthy amount of stoppage time to make an impact. Home side not in any hurry here as they prepare a triple change. We're going to see Mukhtar Gay, striker. He's one of the 3 new arrivals. Here's Led. Now comes the Birmingham City, or rather Blackburn Rovers changes. Yuki Ohashi is first of the trio Blackburn players to depart. Worked his socks off up front, Ohashi, as he always does. Willemsen waiting his opportunity to come on for Birmingham. The goal scorer is coming off as well. Top Cantwell is Mukhtar Gay. He's first off the ranks in this triple Blackburn substitution. Senegalese striker, got 8 goals in all competitions last season. Cargo, a handsome round of applause as he departs. Henriksen is on. To play his part in maintaining this advantage for Blackburn. And Dion Deniev was the other player that came on for Blackburn, wearing the head bandage, as Neumann has departed for Willemsen for Birmingham. Ethan Laird preparing the long throw here. It's back out almost with Laird again. Under pressure. He's done well here, Laird. Goes down under a challenge, penalty. He's done brilliantly there, Ethan Laird. It's Miller's challenge. And the Birmingham City fans behind the goal celebrate a penalty late on here. Oliver Langford in absolutely no doubt. And you can see the resignation on the face here of Lewis Miller. It's a clear trip by the Blackburn substitute on Laird, who did so well here. Miller doesn't need to engage, I don't think. There's cover in behind, but he couldn't resist it, and he knew straight away. Look at the facial expression. And a wonderful chance for Jay Stansfield to level matters here. as we tiptoe into the 90th minute. Two goals in 2 games already this season. Can Stansfield make it 3 out of 3? He can. It's a superb penalty. Even though the goalkeeper, Balash Toth, guessed the right way. It's as good a penalty as you could expect to see from Jay Stansfield. Blackburn 1, Birmingham 1. Right into the side netting here. Unstoppable. And it needed to be right into the side netting because the goalkeeper, Toth, had made a really good attempt, but as I mentioned, unstoppable. There's another late change here. It's going to be Aaron Cashin on loan from Brighton, Republic of Ireland defender. Terrific penalty from Stansfield. Well, it was Chris Davis and Birmingham who suffered a late equaliser in the opening round of Championship fixtures this season, when Ipswich got a 95th minute goal in that 1-1 draw. It's a role reversal here, and we've got a minimum of 11 minutes, that lengthy stoppage for the injury to the unfortunate Ryan Alabiosu. So 10 minutes minimum left, plenty of time for a winner. But at which end? Miller, who'll be very keen to make up for his poor challenge, will take the long throw as Cashin comes on for Furuhashi. Defender for a striker here for Birmingham. Well, nobody's coming close, so the suggestion is this boy's got a long throw, Miller. And that's certainly the case, right into the heart of that Birmingham penalty area. It's a free kick here to Birmingham, Blackburn rather. Plenty forward, of course, here for Blackburn. Not the best of headers from Cashin in there. Rather better from the captain, Clara. And Blackburn still in the mood to keep the ball alive. Ribeiro doing well. It's going to be a frantic closure to this match. Miller. Miller trying to win himself a corner. Cleared by Pak Sung-ho. And since conceding that equaliser, it's been Blackburn in possession on the front foot. As the big men from the back, McLaughlin, Wharton, Hyam, all make their way forward for another long throw here from Miller. whistle in favour of Birmingham City. And you see by their body language that they want to get on with it, because they feel they can win it in the minutes that remain. Led. Tripped over his own feet. Tronstadt. Another long throw here for Lewis Miller. Huge distance on that, and it's a fine save from Alsop to deny Mukhtar Gay. That was heading into the back of the Birmingham City net, but Alsop got across very well to save. Gay denied. Couldn't do much more than this with the header. Brings the best out of Ryan Alsop. Five minutes to go, minimum of 5 minutes to go. That's a foul by Lyndon Dykes. Rather unnecessary push into the back of Miller. Invites pressure. Goalkeeper thought about coming. Pressure's off for Cashin. 1 or 2 appeals that might have struck an arm of Aaron Cashin there. And it's a corner. And Blackburn's pressure continues in search of a late twist in this championship affair at Ewood Park. Pushing match going on between Doyle and Tronstadt. Referee has spotted it. Still got a keen eye on that. Oliver Langford. It's a poor corner, headed away by Damari Gray, and the break's on here for Birmingham as the red shirts stream forward here, and they're really light at the back. Blackburn, Damari Gray, back in some kind of shape now, the home side. Still with Damari Gray, and in! Lyndon Dykes with a late winner perhaps for Birmingham. From under pressure at the other end seconds ago. The poor Blackburn Rovers corner, and they paid the penalty for it because Birmingham counter-attacked quite brilliantly on them. And right in front of the hordes of travelling Birmingham fans, it's substitute Lyndon Dykes with a perfect finish after brilliant work here from Damari Gray. Look out, number 17, Dykes gets in front of his marker, Scott Wharton, to slide it into the back of the Blackburn Rovers net. And it looks like Blackburn are going to make it 3 defeats out of 3 in League and Cup at the start of this season. Pressure already builds on head coach Valérien Ismaël. From 1-0 up to conceding twice late on. And it's Birmingham celebrating, and Lyndon Dykes potentially now the match winner. Well, he can scarcely believe it, Valérien Ismaël. At least another 2 minutes to go. Goals in the 90th and 98th minute. So one late twist. Are we going to get another? Blackburn win the initial header. It's comfortable defending in the end, though, for Birmingham. This is coming back via Miller. Hyam can't do much with that. And Alsop making sure he got enough on the ball. And he will not be in any hurry to release. Birmingham fans in full voice. One thing Chris Davis's Birmingham are not players who put their heads down and sulk. They've not played particularly well today. I thought they were the better side in the first half without creating too many goal-scoring opportunities. But it's never say die attitude under this man, and it looks as though Birmingham are going to travel back down to the Midlands with all 3 points. We've had just about the minimum of 11 additional minutes. And there's a lengthy celebration, of course, for the third goal in the match. The players and the fans involved for Birmingham, so we might get another minute or so on top of the 11. With Birmingham where they want to be territorially and on the score sheet. Looks like it's going to be 4 points from the opening 2 championship games for newly promoted Birmingham City. Excellent start. That Carabao Cup first round midweek win over Sheffield United at home as well. Blackburn with just seconds to find something. And shortly be into the 103rd minute. Blackburn throw. Last chance, you would think. Miller across for the long throw. There will be time to take it. Now or never for Blackburn. We've seen what length he gets on these long throws, Miller. Right into the mix again, away by Clara. And the referee says that's it. Birmingham City get their first win on the return to the championship. And it didn't look likely after Todd Cantwell's sweet early second half volley had Blackburn in front. But an injudicious challenge from Blackburn substitute Lewis Miller on Ethan Laird brought a penalty, superbly dispatched in the 90th minute by Jay Stansfield. And then substitute Lyndon Dykes poking in from close range after excellent work from Damari Gray. A double blow late on here for Blackburn. 3 goals in 3 games now for Stansfield. And for Chris Davis and co, an excellent day in Lancashire. They're going to be a presence, no doubt about it, in the championship this season. They are already. But for Blackburn, it's 2 defeats out of 2 in the league, and also out to League One. Bradford City in midweek here in the Carabao Cup. Quite an ending. And it's finished at Ewood Park. Blackburn Rovers 1, to the disbelief of Valérien Ismaël. Birmingham City 2.